as you saw from the title of the video, we are going to be doing my nighttime routine. So it's 6:30 right now, and I'm like, I think that's when nighttime starts. So I'm basically just going to take you through 6:30 until 9 p.m. So let's get going. So today's supper is beaten back, courtesy of my lovely boyfriend who has purchased these goods, and it is delicious. So gonna enjoy some nice supper. Look at it in all of its glory. It's so good. Oh, let me donate some of the spice to you. Mm-hmm.
I like how the rice is always fresh.
Right? I love the zucchini in it.
Mm. And the vegetables are always fresh too.
Mm-hmm. It's always fresh. The kimchi is so good too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Alright, we are now in the lovely bathroom, and it is 6:39. And I finished my supper, and so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna brush my teeth, because my last kind of meal of the day, I'm gonna brush my teeth because I've got the Invisalign, so you have to brush your teeth after every single meal, and so that supper is my last supper for like this day. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, put my teeth back in, and then go relax. Alright, so this is my favorite part of my nighttime routine, and that is that the boyfriend is done work now, which means that we get to watch TV together for a little bit. So,
hi.
Hi. We're gonna watch Attack on Titan, the new episode of the final season, so that's gonna be really exciting, and I am pumped. Are you pumped?
Like a potato.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
He's pumped like a potato. Alright, so we're gonna go watch that, and I will see you when it's time to wind down a little bit more than just watching TV, because my nighttime routine has been approved by a sleep doctor, and so after the TV part, we get to go into that. So around this time, so it's about 7-ish, a little after 7 right now, and what I like to do as part of my nighttime routine is set everything up for the morning. So you just saw I just put my pajamas that I'm going to be changing into tomorrow just in the closet here, so when I wake up and I'm like groggy and like sleepy, I'll come in here, do like my face stuff, have my shower, and I don't have to worry about in the morning when it's cold trying to like find what I'm gonna wear, because I've already just put it there. Next things next is what I do to my skin before I go to bed, and it's not that impressive. I just put aloe vera on my face, so let me show you. So I just use like regular, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but regular aloe vera, which is like what you usually put on your face when you have like a sunburn. But okay, let me tell you why. This has been game changing. So, okay, aloe vera is literally the best thing that you can put on your skin. It's one of the best things you can ingest. Not like this one, don't ingest this one, but like aloe vera drinks are perfect for sore throats. Aloe vera is really good for your hair. Again, not this one, get like the real stuff. But this one in particular is great for sunburns, and it's great for reducing acne. So basically, like, I stan aloe vera. I used to have what I used to call the constellation, which was like a big patch of like pimples on the side of my face. And I was like, what's going on? Because like, I never had acne really as a teenager, but when I turned 19, for some reason, like, I had a bunch of acne, and well, it wasn't like a bunch. I say a bunch, but it was very minimal, I would say. Like, it wasn't everywhere. It was just like what I'd say the constellation over here. And so I invested in a skincare routine, which I do most of like my skin stuff in the morning, and this is what I do at night. And this is amazing because it reduces redness, it calms down your face if you suffer from like a very kind of flushed face like I do. It is really good, like I said, for reducing acne, and it's just great to put on like right before you're getting ready for bed. So I just put like, gotta do like my hand awkward so you can see it. Just like that much, just like a little bit. And then it's nighttime, so I have my glasses on. Usually I wear my contacts, but going to bed. So you gotta do like the flipperinos. Then you just like put in your hands, face, like this. Just rub it into your skin. Oh, it feels so good. It's so good because it calms down your skin as well. And it's just, it smells great too. I love aloe vera. I said this already, but yeah. And then because I'm wearing my glasses right now, I just kind of do like a little awkward wave thing. I can't see right now. I'm just like, everything's blurry. So I basically let this sit in my face for a little bit, and it's a little awkward to be honest, because I just kind of stand here usually and wait till it absorbs into my skin a little bit before I put my glasses on, because then it gets all over my glasses and it's just a mess. So let's wait till this dries. All right, so it's dry-ish. So I'm just gonna put my glasses on. Ooh, it's like dry enough, but it's like still gross, but it's fine. So I put my glasses on, and then now we're gonna go and control the temperature of the apartment, because that's really important when it comes to having a good night's sleep. So it's the winter time right now, so I do keep the heat on, but I'm just turning it down. So right now it's 24.5 Celsius, and I'm just gonna turn it down to 19.5. I keep the heat on in the winter time because I was saying I'm gonna freeze to death in my own apartment if I put the AC on in the middle of the night. But in the summertime, I change my heat over to the AC, and then I put it down to like 19 or 19.5. So I do keep it around that same range, but it's winter, so it's staying in the heat mode. But what's really important, and what the sleep doctor had basically told me, because they asked me, they're like, do you temperature control your apartment? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, good. And this is why it's important. If you temperature control your apartment, you're basically creating a good environment for you to fall asleep. If it's too hot, you're gonna wake up in sweats. You're not gonna have a good sleep. If it's too cold, you're gonna be shivering, waking up like every second. So you have to find like that equal balance of temperature where you're not too hot and you're not too cold. You're just comfortable in your bed. Typically you do make it a little bit colder than like your everyday temperature that you have in your place. But again, it solely relies like on who you are and like how your body feels to the temperature. I like it really cold. So I'm the person who would always sleep with a fan directly in their face because I like the white noise, which is also really important for sleep. And I like coldness because I like to be bundled up in blankets with like the pillows and everything around me. So I turn this on to like a slightly colder setting 1 hour before bed. So right now it's 8 and I go to bed at 9. Next up is the mood chart. Alright, now that that's done, we are actually going to, because I have the time today, to fill in my bullet journal with some of the stuff that I haven't filled it in with, and then we're going to do some low impact activities like coloring, because my boyfriend's actually taking a nap right now, so usually around this time I would read and start to unwind, but because he's sleeping in that room, I'm just going to color tonight instead, which will be really nice. So this is my bullet journal. I started it in May of 2021. So this is like a mix of 2021 and 2022. This is my first ever bullet journal, and it's something I'm continuing in the new year, and I think it's just really good to do like as part of my nighttime routine. So I'm gonna do that. So the last time I did this was the 8th, and today is the 13th. So my theme is actually kind of like new year and like with a bit of like plants, because like a new year and there's like growth involved and stuff in every single year. So you can see kind of here, this is my kind of like mood chart based on fireworks, and these are what the colors mean. Over here is like my gratitude page. So basically what you just saw me do on my phone, I'm just going to be transferring onto here, and I like doing it on the phone because I basically don't always have time to sit down with this and do it. So I'm just going to, I do it on my phone, and when I have the time, I'm like, okay, it's usually on a Thursday, which is when I'm recording this anyway. Thursday is like my get it done day, basically. My favorite day of the week, Thursday and Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm gonna transfer everything from the phone into the journal here. Oh, and I should show you my cover page too. This is my January page. So let's get to work here. And that was it. That was all I had to do for the bullet journal. It's really good. I would say that, so I've been doing the mood tracker for, I mean, you saw the little thing that popped up, like almost a year. It's like over 200 days doing the mood tracker. So that is like, I find it's really easy to do that one. The gratitude one though, I find is a little bit harder. So I really like that I do it at nighttime, because in the morning I feel like I'd feel very rushed to try to think of like, what are some things I'm really grateful for? And then like, it's the beginning of the day, so I don't really know like the top 3 most amazing things that happened in that day. So I would say today's gratitude question was a little bit harder for me. But that's all about it. I've been doing the gratitude for 13 days, so it takes 28 days to build a habit, and I'm sure that it's gonna get easier the more I do it. So now that I'm done with this part, this is gonna go like up here, and I'm gonna do a low impact activity, which is my cat coloring book. And basically why I like to do this, I'm actually gonna go like plug my phone in the bedroom, so I'll look at it again. But it's basically because you need to, when you wanna make sure you have a proper sleep, you need to stay away from like screens and anything that can kind of get your brain all like so coloring, reading, meditating, relaxing, like all of those are really good and important ways and things that you can implement into your like nighttime routine to basically help you sleep better, again as approved by my sleep doctor, which is why like this is off. I did use my phone to like put these in, but like that's fine. I'm not like a phones are evil kind of person. I'm just saying like what the sleep doctor said. And I for sure, like once you plug in your phone for the night, like it's 8:30 right now. I would have preferred to have actually done this a little bit earlier. That way like I could have that whole hour before I go to bed. So it may be a little bit harder to sleep, but it's been proven like to not be on your phone before you go to bed. So I'm gonna go plug my phone in so I don't have to look at it. And then I'm gonna do some coloring, and then once it hits 9 o'clock, it is the time for me to go to bed. Something else that you could do, I used to do it a lot, but now at the Invisalign I can't. But basically it's drink some non-caffeinated tea or warm beverage before you go to bed to kind of like help yourself wind down. Particularly like chamomile tea is really good. I really like doing that, but the thing with the Invisalign is that I can't drink anything hot with it in, or it could warp the trays, and I don't particularly want to take out the trays to drink some tea and then brush my teeth again and then put the trays back in. But just an idea in case you want to add that to your nighttime routine. So it is 5 minutes to 9, and so I didn't get to finish it, but I did most of it, which is nice. I really like using like markers instead of like Crayola crayons, just because these ones, I don't know, it's just better for me to color with, because I don't have to like keep on going over it to make it the color I want, and if it goes outside the lines, it doesn't look super ugly because you can kind of like bleed the other colors together. And yeah, it's like a lazy man way. But yeah, it is now officially time to go to bed. So let's go to bed. All right, so now we're in the bed. It is time to go to sleep. Curtains are down. Nighttime routine is all done, ready to go. So all that's left really is turn off the light and go into bed. Sometimes I like to play, it really depends if I'm having trouble sleeping that night or not, but sometimes I like to play the sounds of rain and other like white noise to help me fall asleep, but today I am very tired, so I think I'll be okay. So before I go to bed, I just want to say thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope maybe this inspired you to amp up your nighttime routine, or maybe it was just entertaining. Either way, I hope you had a blast hanging out with me, because I always have fun hanging out with you. And so if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification on. That way you get notified anytime I make a new video. Podcast videos come out on Mondays, and videos like these come out on Thursdays. So don't really want to miss out. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can be in the loop. Also, if you like this video, make sure you hit that big fat like button and comment down below what your favorite time of day is. And I will see you next time. With that, I'm going to bid you a great rest of your morning, great rest of your evening, great rest of your night, great rest of your apocalypse, and great rest of your nighttime endeavors. I will see you next time. It is time for me to go to bed.